Welcome in. How are we all doing, everybody? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. I do apologize for being a little bit late, but here we are. Regardless, I don't know why this microphone just does not sound like it did last week, but that's okay. Maybe because that needs to be up a little bit more. That's probably a little bit better. I can actually hear myself. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. All right. I know this is a little wrong, so I need to do this here. This needs to be changed to there we are. And then this is wrong. 0. There we go. There we go. I think this one's also... What's up, Jake? How are you doing? This one's also wrong. I need to figure out a better way to do this, to be honest with you guys. Because this is... Also, I just need to do... Thank you. A little bit more between. I just didn't honestly do anything. There. And then there we go. That's everything, right? So we got this going. That's copied. This is good. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Do we have anything on here? Let me see. Yeah, we have the... That's just highlights. I can't do that one, unfortunately. Do they post anything else? Yeah, story of the match. Sure. We'll do that. I do like the story of the matches, so we'll do that real fast. We'll just go here. I'll unmute this, and I think it's gonna be... What's up, Regal? Has to stop early, hit the thumb. Thank you, man. No, Jake, you're all good. I was a little bit late coming home from work, so that's why we're a little bit behind schedule, but we should be good right now. We're about to hop over for the... Is it this one? Nope. This one I actually need to fix. That's here. That's gonna be this one. Okay. It's gonna be this one. That's the one I want to go to. There we go. All right. Story of the match for the match against DC that I was not here for. I did watch the game behind. I was able to avoid all spoilers while I was at work. So I had no idea how the game was going to go. So I watched it later when I got home from work, as if I hadn't seen anything, which was fun. Have we not lost to DC yet?
Recent acquisition, almost 200 appearances for Christian Ramirez available on the Austin bench.
Interesting.
This is our house, this is our heat, this is our stadium. Our game is win, let's get this. Wait, 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
While we're doing this. The set pieces from Torres have been really good. A good touch. Galley played well as well. I think just one thing that I've noticed that's different is Austin's just taking shots now. I feel like that's something that we haven't. This was a good run for Mazales, and I just needed him to be a little bit more on time there. But it feels like Austin's actually just taking shots now where opposed to last season and the season before, just weren't doing that.
A lot of good communication, a lot of good pressing. Now we have to keep going. Now we believe, we go out there, and we need the people.
We're going to get back to the action. Second half kickoff. Can Austin break through, or is there a sting from the visitors from the nation's capital? Here we go. It's Faculdades calling his own shot. It's Sean Johnson.
I thought that was going to creep inside.
Jaden Nelson coming out for Christian Ramirez.
21 on a striker just looks odd.
Veterans that still got a couple goals in those legs.
Another set piece. Dealing with the sun. Faculdades gets good wood on it. It's over Sean Johnson's head. It's on the ground. Savage.
I thought it was saved off the line initially.
That's why he's here. 82nd minute. Austin FC off the set piece. Have their goal.
Looks definitely like relief.
First we got.
That's the wrong screen. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, it was a good win. I think that it was a little bit scrappy, but I mean, 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter. I guess we'll do this one. We'll do this one while we're at it. But also I can show this. And then I can also just move this over a little bit more. Okay, never mind. Can we just get this to fit right? There we go. All right. That's the starting 11 for today. You got Stu and Net, obviously. Gali and Biro on the outside. Svatok, Heinzak. This seems like it's going to be the pairing for the season, at least MLS-wise, unless injuries or fitness or anything comes in the way there, which I'm okay with. I think that's probably the right center backs. I want to see Djordjevic a little bit more, but I think he's going to be utilized for like cup games and stuff like that, which we can talk about that as well. The Leagues Cup was announced yesterday, day before, I think is what it was. Ilya Sanchez, Danny Pereira in the midfield, like holding midfield. I'm still not Ilya. Like, I'm glad he's playing well and he's actually playing, but I just don't see him going the whole season. I don't see him lasting in Austin through the end of the year, unfortunately. Joseph Rosales, Torres, Nelson, and then Azuni up top. It looks like it's just going to be the same 11 as last week. Damian Loss on the bench, Kolmanich, John Ball, Djordjevic, Ramirez, Torres, Ervin Torres, CJ, Niku, Dubersarski, Duber, and Sabovic on the bench. So still no Dessler, who was questionable. Owen Wolf, Vasquez are still out. Okay. I mean, it's fair. All right. Now we will get this one going. This is the Charlotte pregame thing. The ad.
Hopefully it's one of many big goals that come, and so I hope that it leads to many more victories.
At the far post, it's over the line. Christian Ramirez.
Guys know they can count on me. I'm the same person whether I'm starting or whether I'm coming off the bench. Charlotte at home is going to be a different team. They're a talented group. We just have to be up for the fight like we were at the beginning of the game. And if we can dictate the tempo, if we can control their pressing moments, it puts us in a good situation to lead us to a good game plan for Saturday.
One, two, three, win!
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's Ramirez's opinion on it. What are we thinking? How do we think that Austin FC is going to fare against Charlotte this afternoon? This game should be kicking off, or at least the broadcast should be going on here soon. That's what I was looking at. Okay, so in the games that there were supposed to be 3 games this morning. There were 2 that actually played. New York City, Orlando City, 5-0 New York against a 10-man Orlando City. And then 2-1 win over DC United for Inter Miami. The other game that was supposed to be played is New England versus Houston. That game was postponed in New England due to inclement weather. So no game there. Game's kicking off here in the next 15-ish minutes. You got Philadelphia and San Jose, Austin and Charlotte, Real Salt Lake at Atlanta, Columbus hosting Chicago, and then the 5 o'clock, the 5:30, the hour later games. You got Sporting Kansas City hosting San Diego, St. Louis, or Seattle going to St. Louis, and Minnesota going to Nashville. The 3 late games, you've got Colorado versus LA Galaxy, Portland hosting Vancouver. That'll be a good game. And then LA and Dallas. Tomorrow you got New York Red Bulls, Montreal, and then Cincinnati, Toronto. Looking at the standings, however, you have the New York City on 7 points, New York Red Bulls on 6 points, but again, New York City has a game in an extra game played. Inter Miami again with an extra game played on 6. Miami did lose, so they're 6 points there. Nashville on 4, Chicago on 3, Cincy and DC also on 3, Columbus and Charlotte in that play-in game. Not like it matters at this point. It's still March with 1 point apiece. Everybody out of the playoffs with no points and 2, maybe 3 games played if you are Orlando City. In the West, though, 1, 2, 3, 4 teams on 6 points. San Diego, LAFC, San Jose, Vancouver. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams on 4 points. Galaxy, Dallas, Austin, and then Minnesota on 4. Seattle on 3 is in 9th, and then you have missing out Colorado, Real Salt Lake, Portland, Houston on 3 as well. St. Louis and Sporting Kansas City on 1. So the worst team in the league right now is Montreal, which is interesting. I think it's interesting that every team in the West at least has a single point, and half of the East does not. Huh. Interesting. Just a random fact there. All right. We'll go here. Go back here. Let me see how this is looking. Is this gonna start yet? We're still waiting on it. Okay, that's fine. We will have this to look at then. Let me see what's going on here. People at the game already, I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird picture of McConaughey. What is he saying? Whatever. What do we got here? Starting 11s we can go over for Charlotte. Kalina in goal, Brian, Ajimang, Reem, and Toffolo as a back line for Charlotte's 4-3-3. Ronico, Westwood, and Beal as a central 3. And then Abada, Toklamati, and Wilfried Zaha as their front 3. Looks like, according to FootMob, it is a 4-2-3-1 for Austin. Let's see. Do we have any stats for the two about the match? Let's see. Here we go. Excuse me. Let's see what they say about the match. Charlotte faces Austin FC at Bank of America Stadium right now. This match is part of the Major League Soccer, right? Part of the Major League Soccer. Yep. Okay, cool. Henry Kessler is out for Charlotte. For Austin, you got Robert Taylor, Owen Wolf, Dessler, and Vasquez. Austin has 1 win and 1 draw in the 2 games against Charlotte. Okay. Do we have any like stats? There we go. Charlotte's won 7 of their last 8 home league games, keeping 6 clean sheets. Scored 2 goals in their last 5. How does that work, actually? What's up, Vince? Yeah, how are you doing, man? How does that work? How does Charlotte win 7 of their last 8 at home, but score only 2 goals in the last 5? That means only two of those games would have been at home, winning 1 goal apiece, right? Or they just didn't play games at home. Kalina leads the MLS with 9.5 saves per match this season. Okay, so Austin gets some shots off. Charlotte's won 13 home games last season with a league best 9 clean sheets. It's not great. Austin scored 6 goals in their last 5 matches, tripling Charlotte's output. That's funny. Torres has 7 goal contributions in 9 career matches against Charlotte, as he played previously with Orlando City, I think. Is that right? I say that confidently. Am I right? Yeah, Orlando City. Yeah. Scoring 47 goals with them in 123 matches. Does not have a goal yet for Austin, which is not too bad. All right, there we go. And then what else do we got here? I mean, this stadium sucks for MLS games. It just does not look good. And I mean, are there going to be this little fans there right now? And they can't be, right? It can't be. That video was posted 25 minutes ago. Yeah, so it can't be. Let's see. Okay. There's not really a whole lot going on right now, which is weird. I guess there's not as many people at the game for Austin, so there's not much going on there. What do we got here? Yeah, nothing going on there. I don't know. It's been a weird day for sports, I think. Okay. We got this game yet? Hello? Nope, not yet. They're talking about Columbus right now. The MLS 360 show. Or MLS Countdown show, I mean. Well, that show just ended. So would that mean that these broadcasts are starting? No, because why would they? Makes too much sense. You keep doing Austin streams? Yeah, so I was saying in that first week, so I wasn't here last week. The game was going on while I was at work. But my work schedule has changed now, so I'm going to be available for more Austin FC games. And for every game that I'm available for, there will be a stream for. And I think I did the math, and I think that there is 5 games this season that I'm not available for. 4 or 5 games this season that I'm not available for, one of which was DC. Let me see real quick here. I just need to pull up Austin's schedule, and I can tell you which ones. Go blow my nose in a second. So we should be here until April 11th against Galaxy, as that game is 11:30 in the morning for me. And then the next week against Toronto, also not here. Game's at 10 a.m. Sunday game I can be here for. Saturday, May 23rd against St. Louis, I won't be here for. 9. And then maybe that game against LA, the LA Galaxy game in October. So yeah, so if there were 5 total games that I was going to miss due to scheduling being at 11 o'clock in the morning for me while I'm still at work. So yeah, so any game that kicks off after arguably now on a Saturday or 2 hours ago on a Sunday, I'm here for. And then every Wednesday game I'll be here for. So yeah, my schedule's worked out a lot better. I have earlier days on Saturday, so I'm actually watching the games, which has been nice. Okay, do we got anything going on, or am I just watching a Jameson ad? There we go. Watch. Thank you. I can close this, and then I will just leave you guys with this real fast while I go on Windows. The music is literally just the we got some Girl Scout cookies, so I got a tree full. Can I even show this? It's legitimately just the like match is starting soon screen. It really is. Favorite Girl Scout cookie flavor? What do we got? Flavor? What type of cookie? Oh, the Thin Mints. They changed the Thin Mints. I don't think they're as good, but they're still pretty good. The chocolate ones. You're talking about the new ones, the like Rocky Road flavored ones. I looked up all what they were, because somebody at work, their daughter is selling them, so they were doing orders there. So I was like, I looked at what they are. I've never seen those before, so they must be new. Maybe not this year, but like in the last 5. I'm a peanut butter fan, so I gotta go either the peanut butter patties, which are the chocolate covered ones. I think the peanut butter sandwiches are better though, and that's what I'm probably gonna go for is peanut butter sandwiches. Guys, does nobody care about this game, or has everybody just left Twitter completely? Did it show the intro yet? No, it's still no intro. It should be momentary. There it is right there. Oh, what the hell? This is a new intro. Unless I'm blind, there was not a single Austin FC player there. Was I blind? Am I wrong? Or was there no Austin player there? Huh? Whatever. Boo. Have y'all tried those like Hoka shoes? Hoka? Oh, okay. So it's a 4-2-3-1 for Charlotte. Kalina, Toffolo, Morrison, Tim Ream, Nathan Bryan, Pep Beal, Brandt. It's exactly the lineup I told you. It's not a 4-2-3-1, it's a 4-3-3. I mean, they might drop, but it's coming up on my screen. It's a 4-3-3 right now. Luca De La Torre on the bench. Doesn't sound good for him for this World Cup. Stu, Biru, Heinzike, Svatok, Galley, Ilie Danny, Jaden Nelson, Torres, Rosales, and then Azuni up top. What happens when I was talking about this last week? Who goes out when Owen comes back? Who goes out when Owen comes back? Then again, who goes out when... Excuse me. So, who goes out for Owen? Owen for who? Dessler for who? Or does he go on the bench? And then Brandon Vasquez. What is the optimal no injury lineup for Austin? What are we thinking? Facu Torres, I don't think is out of position, but that's okay. Who gets out of position? You're delayed. Also, Azuni for player to watch is done. Yeah, I'm delayed as in what part of it is delayed? I'm delayed from the game because I'm gonna be a couple just from or is like audio delay because I don't know how to fix that. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, Zuni for player to watch is a decision. I would say Torres, but whatever. Yeah, it's a couple. Yeah, it's just because it's like I'm watching it. So we're watching it at the same time, but then the stream has to get to you. So that's the couple seconds. So, but yeah. So who does Owen come in for? Who does who does Owen come in for? Who does Dessler come in for? Well, I guess when Owen's healthy, what's going on? When Des is healthy, what's going on? And when what? Weird. Who do the injured players come in for? Because I think Des Des might. I'm gonna be for Gallagher, right? But then would he go to the bench? Would Galley go to the bench? Would Galley go up front? I think Galley goes to the bench. I think he's just wrong. So does Dessler go to the bench? I also think that doesn't make sense. Brandon is tough, and I know I'm watching that. Yeah, it's strange that he's the go-to for that one. Not like I'm nothing wrong with it, but it's just interesting. I hate this Jameson ad. What? Weird. That's a decent ad. That's weird to hear this with no sound, or to see that with no sound. The intro. Now we're back. That was not first time, but did we watch the what's up, Brian? Yeah, how's it going? It has been a while. Given I wasn't here for a while, so that's partly on me as well. What the hell was my question? Oh, the FA Cup game today. Do we watch it? What are we thinking? The what? Oh. The Wrexham Chelsea game. Why is Florian Wirtz dribbling past football players? It's a weird Adidas ad. It's a very weird Adidas ad. Okay. Oh, I just saw who the referee is tonight. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Why is he the referee? It's Rosendo Mendoza. Mendoza is the referee tonight. We are going to have a problem. Weird Audi ad. Come on. Oh my god, another draft. I don't care, Kevin Egan. I don't care. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing we can talk about. The US Open Cup. Not US Open Cup. Wrong. The League's Cup is what it was. What was it? Oh, K1 John is the EMLS campaign representative. Okay, yeah. League's Cup. League's Cup. What are we thinking about League's Cup? What are we thinking? Tijuana, Puebla, and Club America. This game is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Yeah, Club America is a big game, and it's in Austin too. Tijuana. We played Tijuana before, did we not? Or am I making stuff up? And then I don't have any idea about Puebla, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm interested. I'm worried about the Club America game. I feel like we played Tijuana before. We played well. Puebla, I have no idea. I could see Austin maybe going 1-1-1. Or two wins and a loss. 2 wins and a draw, hopefully. A win and 2 losses. Just got kickoff. I'm about to get there. Ooh. And Club America's exciting schedule's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Austin going left to right. There we go. Stuver hits one long. Knocked on. Come on, Jaden. Good. Charlotte doesn't have a win yet. I did just look at that. What am I saying? Yeah, Club America is gonna be good. That's probably the best game of the tournament. Really, the referee's not even ready? Referee's not even ready. It's an Austin throw, thank you. Partly cloudy, 70 degrees Fahrenheit in Charlotte. Oh, there you go. It's another Austin throw. That's balled out. No? Okay. Control it, control it. Just play it on the ground. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Hit the run. Good job, Bureau. Okay, you can still make the... Okay. You can still make an advancing pass there. There's an over-the-top ball to Jaden Nelson. Gets ahead on it. Facu Torres is not there. Rosales gets there, though. Galley's calling for it on this near side. Danny decides not to give it to him. He's going to go back again. Yep. To Elie. Elie goes over the top. To Zuni. Can't quite get there. How long Zaha been out of the Prem? 3 years? Is it 2? What's your clock now? 35, 36, 37, 38, so 240. It's a foul on Gallagher there, unfortunately. Ball's in play. Come on, Danny, get there. That's a terrible pass. Come on, Rosales, do something with it. Don't just go, okay? It just goes right back to Bureau because why not? Come on. There we go. No, I mean, it gets to Zuni. Facu Torres is one of that back. Danny's just gonna recycle. Why is the first instinct still recycle and reset back to the back line? There's no line breaking runs. There's no line breaking passes. We had a couple over the top that just didn't quite connect. And I feel like at that point, all right. I say that, and there's another one to Jaden Nelson, who's just a little bit slow, which is wild to say about Jaden Nelson. I keep that press up. There you go. Danny's all the way up there. Good start. I would agree. I mean, it's 5 minutes in, so it's not, completely encompassing, but a couple of runs, 37 seconds. Check back at half. Yeah, no, 100%. Here's the throw in. Yeah, well, I bet that international lag is a little different. Lofting throw in. Come on, you got to control that ball. The back half. All right, sounds good, man. Wait, Wilfried Zaha still is a Galatasaray player? Really? Good defending there. So he actually. So he's on loan from January 2025 to the end of this summer. So not even the end of the year, like a year and a half. What? Really? I didn't realize that Zaha was just on loan here. Nor was he a Galatasaray player. I missed that somehow. Come on. Good press, good press. Oh, Ilie, you gotta hit that. You gotta control that ball. You can't ask for somebody else to do it. Come on. Aw, he's got a mark from playing a sport. Aw. How dare you touch Wilfried Zaha? Charlotte was really good at home last year. I didn't realize. Oh, come on. Thank you. Zaha commits foul. Good. Come on, get to it. Good, Jaden. Good turn. Good overlap. And just across, right? I'm going to have for a corner, so I'll take it. But still, it's not great. Not great. God, 6-10-1 on the road for Austin. That's crazy. Short corner, which I'd rather would do. Svatok tries this guy, which just misses the ball. Again, misses the ball. And Austin is throwing out of it somehow. That's not great from Swatok. He just swings and misses twice. Svatok kind of gets pushed over, but Toklamani and Biru and Jade Nelson's there to deflect that ball out of play. Trying to go with quick throw. Austin covers. So resetting. Control these like clearances, please. Get there. Come on. Good defending. Good defending. Good defending. Good defending, Heinzike. They're going to ask for a handball on that, but he just kind of... He got pushed over onto it. There you go, Danny. Good. What was that from that Charlotte player? Heinzike is still kind of down, squatting. Oh, he falls onto the ball. He falls on the ball. Charlotte's complaining to the referee about something. Okay, just back to Stuver. Ball's back in play. Interesting. Yeah, asking for a handball. Nah. God, 3-0 in 13 minutes is crazy. Far side. Austin is trying to play a little bit more direct up the field, but there's still a hint of this horseshoe of sadness type. Like when that first through ball doesn't get down, it's just like, okay, let's fully recycle. Good idea, but not great. Right to the goalkeeper. Come on, Spot. What are we doing? Okay, Wilfried Zaha just would rather play into Elia than play the ball. Good deflection, because that was going to go right to Zaha. It does get to Zaha, but we're there to clear it. Back in. Easy for Stu to get to. Good. We pick back up, and Danny's on the ground, and finally a foul is called. Producing a card? What are we doing? Nope, just going over to Danny now. I didn't even see the foul. We're watching a replay. Yeah, it just catches him a little bit. He's going through the back of Danny. I mean, it's just a foul. Ah, Mixed idea there from Gallagher. I mean, they're gonna condense him down to the corner. Rosales is fighting for it down here. I mean, they get out of there, but you still have then Ilie and Galley. That's a great ball from Faku, just overhits it. It's a great ball from Zaha to Jay Nelson. He just doesn't hit it hard enough. You had Azuni streaking towards the penalty spot, but you just didn't see him. It'd been a hard ball to get to. Again, another giveaway from Charlotte. Back to Jaden Nelson, who's going to have a shot himself. Goes right to where Torres' shot went. That's the other thing I forgot about. Pollo is not allowed at the bank. Control that. Zaha pushes Gallagher over. Zaha's furious. The bank is furious. And Zaha gets booked. Dumbass. Come on. Send him off. Give him another one. Give him another one. Send him off. He's still chatting. Send him off, referee. He's still going. Send him off. Give him two of these. Go bam, 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 go. There we go. Zaha just commits a stupid foul on Gallagher and then just starts yapping, and doesn't stop. Instantly, immediately go. Instantly starts yelling at the referee. Given it is Rosendo Mendoza, so fair, and that's the same foul. Rosales commits that foul. He's still going! Now he's going to the fourth official! He's still on it! It's been a minute and a half! Oh, come on. He's still going! He's just now given up. He's still talking to Gallagher. Now he's talking shit to Gallagher, who's not really the right guy to talk shit to, in my opinion. Galley's going to pull him out of his pocket after this, I bet. It's a crap ball. That's a scuffed shot. BL. Beal? Beal? BL. Beal. That's what I would say. I mean, there's nobody that Svatak backs off of it. Come on. Movement. Come, please, off the ball movement. None of it. None of it. Just off the ball movement, please. Galley's doing it. It's, I mean, okay, that's a great ball there from Ilie to Jaden Nelson to Faku. It's a little bit too heavy. It's a good tackle from whoever that is for a throw in Ajiman Morrison. Is his name Morrison Ajiman? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, Morrison Ajiman. Okay, but he goes by Morrison. Got it. Okay, cool. Throwing Gallagher's running to that side. 20 minutes in, 21st minute. Just put the ball into play. That's what I'd rather do is... Oh, good. Okay, right to the goalkeeper. That's what I'd rather do. I'd rather do a quick throw and then a cross. And that's just gonna bounce. Bureau's there. He's gonna just go back to Stu. Go back to Stu. You get no pressure. Out for an Austin throw this time. Now on the defensive side. The exact side, same position as the last throw for Austin, but this time up complete other diagonal. Galley's running over there to it again. Long throw into the box. Nope. Just Danny hoofs one upfield. Does get to Zuni though. And then to Torres. Rosales. A handball? Yeah, it seems... okay. Whatever. Come on, step to him. There we go. Just clean defending. Good. Don't get too worked up. Danny's trying to make a run, getting held as he makes the run. Just hoofs the ball up to Rosales, who does get there, just barely. That's not a great... He tried to get Gallagher on the inverted overlap. But doesn't. Now for another throw in. This near side by the hash. It's going to be a long throw. Referee's talking to Rosales now. I don't know why. He's not talking to him anymore. Svatak's coming up. We're on the front corner of the 6. That's where the ball's going. Ilie. Rosales is onto it. Bounces back out. He's going to put a cross in. Does. Morrison's there. Jaden Nelson almost gets there. Austin's count. Nope. Bureau's there. Nah. Okay, just let... Bureau gets shown a yellow for that? Oh, okay. We're seeing a red card. We are going to see a red card today. Get up. Bro, you got breathed on. Yeah, I mean, Bureau commits a foul, but he stays up. He's oh, and you're clutching your knee? Galley's pulling on your, or Bureau's pulling on your hand, not your knee. Idiots. What are we going What are we doing at VAR? Okay, he does kind of step on his yeah, but it's not intentional. Okay, hold on. Oh, get fucked! Piss off! Fuck you, Mendoza, you piece of shit. Fuck off. Ain't no way. Absolute fucking horse shit. Absolute fucking horse shit. Absolute fucking horse shit from this absolute disgrace. Absolute horse shit. Yeah, he steps to the ball. You fucking imbecile. You absolute moronic piece of shit. Revoke his license. Revoke his license. Revoke his license. Absolute fucking imbecile. What, a straight red for that? Are we fucking high? Are we high? Like, what the fuck is this? If this is the horse shit that this league is on now, oh my god. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Fuck Charlotte. Piece of shit. God, it's obnoxious. In what world is that a red card on Biru? In what world? I mean, apparently Mendoza's, but whatever. But... and Zaha can tirade the referee. Jaden Nelson comes on, or Jaden Nelson goes off for John Bell. Yay. Fucking idiot. And fucking Jorge Teraldi's chatting shit about Biro. Just shut your mouth, man. Yeah, fuck I mean, yeah. Mendoza's a moron. Mendoza can let can let fucking Zaha chat shit for an hour and a half. I swear to God, if he scores that. Fuck! Oh, fuck off! Fuck this fucking shit! Fuck! As I was saying it too. As I was fucking opening my goddamn mouth, he does that. Oh my god. Ugh. It's fucking bitch boy against Toklamani too. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Ugh. It's not even hard supporting Austin. It's hard watch shit games. Like, oh, get fucked, Charlotte! Get fucked! There we go! Mirto Zuni with a goal! Yes! Absolute horseshit defending! They're not ready! They're not ready! We're right back in it! Calm the fuck down! That's an own goal. It's not a Zuni. That's not a Zuni. That's not a Zuni. That's a Morrison own goal. That's a Morrison own goal. I think 31st is what they're going to call it. Nico Steves is pissed. Nico Steves is apparently yelling at the fourth official. Nico Steves was yelling at the fourth, from what I'm hearing. He was yelling at the fourth official. Nico Steves gets shown yellow. That's fine. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Because it's deserved. Because Mendoza should be seeing one of these right now. Mendoza needs to go. Torres is still talking. Facundo Torres is still talking to him. He was directing aggressive language for maybe a quarter of the time that Wilfried Zaha was doing at the fourth official, where Wilfried Zaha was directing all of his efforts at Mendoza. Nico Steves, I mean, Zaha has been talking for 33 and a half fucking minutes at this point. I mean, Mendoza needs to send Zaha off if he wants to set a precedent for what's going on right now. That's what Mendoza has to send Zaha off because Zaha will not shut his fucking mouth. That's where we're at right now. Zaha won't shut up. And he keeps yapping about ticky-tack fouls. That fair. Mendoza is calling. He's calling it both ways. But Zaha won't shut the fuck up. And he's chatting to Gallagher. He's chatting at Mendoza. He's chatting to the Austin bench because he's on this side near the bench. He won't shut. So Estevez or the bench or somebody, I think it was Estevez that he was sent, who was given the yellow. Yeah. Austin's man down. Tim Ream, Westwood, and Facundo Torres and Nizuni are yelling at him. Toklamani just pushes Facundo Torres out of the way. Danny's the player down. Danny looks like he's coming off. It's Dubersarski coming on. It's not great. I don't like that. Oh, that's not great. What's going on? Brother, I don't know. Mendoza's lost the fucking plot at this point. Like, he's lost all control of this game. In my opinion, because a lot of this seems to me to be spearing from Zaha not shutting his mouth for 25 minutes after that foul. Right, he set a tone, and a Bureau red card, which is questionable, and the league needs to review that red card and say, you know what, no suspension, just upheld. I think you got to revoke the red card, in my opinion, because there's no reason that's a red card. Okay, corner kick here, 37th minute now. Short corner, back to him. Cross comes in. Way back, Tim Ream's there. Heads one in, right to Stuver. And they're on the advance again. It gets deflected by ball. We're here. There we go. Pushing for Dubrsarski with the ball right now. A 10-man Austin, by the way. Two subs, a red, two. I don't even know how to describe goals. Pretty weird game. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't also use the player comparison to be Wilfried Zaha and Mirtu Uzuni, but whatever. I mean, it's a questionable. The red card needs to be looked at, in my opinion. Push one wide. There you go. Gallagher needs to let's reset, get a couple people forward. What's the form that Austin's playing right now? 4-2-2-1? 4-2-2-1, I think, probably. Let's see. In attack, it looks like a 3-4, a 3-3-3 in possession. Like Smola Azaha red card. Should have been about 10 minutes ago. Like, all he does is start shit. That's it. There you go. There you go, Johnny. There you go, Johnny. Puts a ball in. I mean, that's not really going to anybody, but it's okay. Free kick here in front of the Charlotte bench. This is a clusterfuck is what this is. Torres puts the ball in. Pushed out. It's a foul, referee. Oh, that's not a foul, though. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Yeah, there you go, Mendoza, dumb fuck. There's a foul outside the center circle here against Charlotte that's not called. Just want to put that on record. Pushes. Can't even tell who that is right now. Is that Duber Sarfs? No, that's not Duber. Who is that? That's Beer. No, what? How are you letting Tim Ream beat you to a spot? What? Hey, it was Dubersarski. I'm going to put this on here just because I feel like it's necessary. That was 25th. There. Should I keep the score here and the socials here or flip them? What are we thinking? Because I feel like this is going to start going over my head. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point, but. And that was also a really quick VAR check. It was a very quick VAR check. Okay, I think Austin's probably going to sit back in a... It looks like it's a 5-3-1 in defense. Looks like it's a 5-3-1 in defense. Looks like Rosales goes to the left back. Looks like Rosales is going to left back. Galley's right back. And then you have Heinzike, Svatok, and Bell as the three central midfielders. And then Bell pushes wide. Rosales goes up the field. Cross comes in. No, Zaha still has the ball. There's contact in the area. Zaha just gets stuffed by Uzuni. Zaha and Torres are going at it, and it's going out for a corner kick for Charlotte. Let's see what this is. Contact between Zaha and Gallagher now. Let me see. Or no, Toklamani. No, he dives. No. What? He kicks his feet out again like a rat. Come on. There's no way we're looking at this again. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Okay, so no VAR review on that. But VAR review on an accidental stepping. Got it. Okay, cool. That makes, yeah. Good job, VAR. Just because it's in Frisco. There we are. Zaha controls the top of the D. Torres just goes right through him. There's no way that's a free kick. No way. Okay, you're calling stoppage there. Are you gonna give the free kick? You're gonna call the foul that happened at the 6. Zaha puts his body in front of him. Like, he sees him coming, he just throws his body in front of him. Oh, come on. That's Ilie going down inside the 6. Like, Zaha's just throwing his body in places that he knows somebody's going to go to. Probably because he's played. Yeah, I mean, Ilya took a forearm to the face, I think is what it was, or back of the head. Yeah. He took an elbow to the head, and they're not even going to look at it. It's ridiculous. I mean, this guy's a wanker as well. Like, the linesman on the far side. Mendoza looks like he's going to punch somebody. Like, he looks like he has anger issues. They're going to leave the free kick to Charlotte outside the D. That's wild. That's wild. He puts a fucking fist out. Morrison puts an elbow in. Are you fucking serious? Are we dead ass right now? Is that what we're doing? Ain't no way. Okay, buddy. Yep, yep. He's just counted off about 12 yards for the wall, by the way. Yeah, that looks about 12 yards out. It looks like where Charlotte's wall is should be where 10 yards out is. Balls hits and just stupid. I think Amazon's delivered package is worse than that to me. Like, it comes in his hands. Just call halftime, Mendoza. Just call half. We'll move on. We'll call half like a responsible adult, and we'll move on. Nope, we're still going. Okay. Yep. Cool. That makes sense. With how much of a cluster this has been. We think the best idea is to continue playing. Okay. Just get one more before half then. If we're going to keep playing. Okay, yeah, sure. Come on, make the run. Come on, make the run off that, man. Azuni, you can't give a give and go and forget the go. Okay, there have been 11 minutes, or there's been, I'm also can't do math. There's at least 2 more minutes of stoppage time. Zuni, you gotta be a little bit faster than that, man. I mean, Azuni would like. I trust Azuni to score that if he can get onto it. He just can't get onto it. I'm not a huge fan of taking Jaden Nelson off. I feel like you could have just switched and pushed Rosales to left back and kept a back three, not going to a back five or back four. Sorry, not a back five. Like kept a back four instead of going to a back five. Because I don't think that that's the right decision here. I mean, 410 men for now about 30 minutes. I feel like Austin's playing relatively well. That's a foul. Okay. He undercuts him, but that's fine. Cool. It's all right. It's a terrible shot from Zaha. Yeah, I don't know why you start dancing with it there. If I'm Gallagher on this, I'd keep chatting at Zaha, right? Just subtly whispering shit into his ear, just trying to get under his skin. And it's right to half. No, we're still playing. Cool. We're a minute into extra stoppage time. It's an Austin throw. Yeah, Zaha's a bit of a weirdo. Go back to, I mean, I don't even think go back to England. Yeah, Bureau Red and an own goal. Yeah. I mean, the own goal was contested off of Zuni, and it just comes off Morrison's head. So I guess, I mean, they're giving it as Morrison own goal, but it's because if he doesn't hit that, then it's Zuni's gonna net one most likely. The beer red's ridiculous. It's a hard yellow, and you move on, as any responsible person would do. That's a foul. That's a foul. On fucking Rosales! Are you high? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go out into my fucking living room and hold my dick in my hands. The fuck are we doing? He gets pushed there. He's doing nice, getting pushed over by fucking Abada. Oh, fuck off from fucking Mendoza, you dumbass. Oh my god, I can't be bothered with this bullshit anymore. Oh my goodness. What in the world did I just witness? That might have been... That might have been the worst 45 minutes of this sport I think I've ever seen from a referee. This guy's an idiot. I'm lost for words right now. I'm genuinely at a loss. I'm genuinely at a loss for words right now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom and just like collect myself. But I'm gonna leave you with this thread that I've just gotten into with this. Um just read this and let me know what you think. I'm at a loss. Mendoza, I know Mendoza's bad, but he's he might need to go find a home. I've just unplugged my headphones. I'm back, but I, I, what is happening? I, I'm just so confused at what's going on. I, I'm so confused. I'm still not concerned. I'm still not. Okay, I'm just gonna we're gonna look at this. Okay, we're gonna look at this real fast, right? So here is the situation that we're talking about, and I'm just gonna do this. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this without, just so we can see a little bit better. It's gonna be like right here. Okay, I'm just gonna like let's just see. All right, let's see where this goes, because this is okay. So I've cropped out the location that this happens. Cool. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna just do this down a little bit, like there. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna come here. We're gonna come down, up here. just so we all make sure that we get a good look at this, right? So this is the situation that we're in right now. All right. This foot right here. Which one's more likely, guys? Here or here? And also, what is this leg placement from what's his face? What is this leg? Why is your leg so far out from your body? Like, so a yellow card I would agree with, okay? But that's the foul. So that should have been blown here. If you're gonna blow something, blow here, right? For Biro pulling on your arm, right? If it sends your body like this, yeah, you guys you can see right here. If you send that, fine. Foul should have been blown here. Why? Your leg is so... his body's here. His leg's here. And Biro's trying to go wide, as you do as a defender, and, like, put him in your groin, right? You're trying to get your legs around him so you can kind of push him forward, right? So this is a normal foot placement, and he's trying to prevent him from cutting inside, right? He's already going down before there's contact. Watch when he also goes down before the contact. Watch when Tolamaki starts going down, right? Right there. The foot is just making contact. No way. No way. He's already going to ground before the foul is committed. He's clearly watching the ball. Are we watching the same thing where Mendoza? What are we doing here? Are we watching the same event? Because I don't think so. Because that's ridiculous, in my opinion. I can't escape him. Is this too far? I feel like it's not. Do we send it? One if we send it. Type 1 if we send it. Let me know if we send, because I kind of want to. I think it'd be funny. But at the same time, I'm also not trying to be an asshole for no reason. So let me know. I'll keep it off to the side, and we'll talk about it later. It's wild. I guess we'll take a look real quick at the games going on right now. We're not gonna reset this. There we go. All right, we got scoreless in Philadelphia, San Jose. The 2 goals here. 4 goals in Atlanta. 3 for Real Salt Lake and 1 for Xander. Screw it. I'm gonna say it. This Austin team is just the same as last year's. They didn't make it far. JVB, I don't know if that's accurate. Because, right, so this game, their goal is off of the fluky red card, right? Right. Their goal is off a fluky red card, and our goal is off a bad deflection from them. Right. Realistically, this game should be scoreless at half. This is a team that last year went 13-3-1 at home. Lost 1 game at home. Right? Almost got 40 points at home. I'm not trying to benefit your argument here. We were a team that went 6-10-1 on the road. So actually they let up 9 points at home. Sorry, not 1, not 3. Yeah, so they lost 3 games at home last year. They drew 1. We in 1 game at home will have tied their home record last year for draws. I don't think it's that bad. We're a team that went 6-10-1 at home, away. Excuse me. We have shots on target. We have forward progress. The reason that I stopped giving the score update after that Atlanta Salt Lake game is because the Columbus Chicago game is in the 50th minute, scoreless. The other 3 games are scoreless in the 10th minute. Looking at the table right now with the updated thing. New York City, New York Red Bulls, Inter Miami, Nashville, Chicago, Cincy, DC, Columbus, Charlotte. In the West, you have San Diego, San Jose, LAFC, Vancouver, Salt Lake, Austin, Minnesota, Galaxy, Dallas, Seattle, Colorado, Portland, Dynamo, St. Louis, and Sporting. I'm just... It's weird. This is a weird first half. So, there we go. Okay. Second half is going to start here soon. Back to a random odd game. Yeah, this is yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is weird. Oh. Shouldn't be a busy first half for him. There was nothing I had to do. Something's not right. What, we're playing with 10 men? Or just Tuklamani. I don't think, and no, about the game, I would agree. I don't think switching to a 5-back was the right idea. I think that's something that Josh Wolf would have done a couple years ago, and I'm pretty sure I watched him do it multiple times. I don't think that's the right option. I don't think the options go uber defensive. I mean, all you got to do is you shift Rosales to to left back, right? Instead of left wing. And then switch to like a 4-3-1-1 in defense and a 3-4 and a 3-2-3-1 in attack, right? You just don't change anything. So I don't know why there was a huge change for that. Oh my god, I've seen enough. No major changes in play style compared to last year. Mostly long passes. I strongly disagree, JVB. I'll be generous and be hopeful up until the 5th game, but I got to see LAFC level game, brother. If you're asking for LAFC level game immediately, with, I mean, the fact that Austin is significantly better defensively, mostly long passes. Yeah, but they're not cross field; they're vertical. They're up the field. We're bypassing the midfield, which is something that we should have done last year and we didn't. But instead of horseshoe of sadness around the back and resetting every 30 seconds, there's advanced play, right? Austin's taking shots when last year they just sat and took 3 shots. I remember games that Austin took a single shot a game. We have shots in the first 3 minutes now, regularly. I think it's very unfair to say that this is the exact same team as last year when it's drastically different, specifically in the attack. And this is also without Owen Wolf being here and without Brandon Vasquez here, 2 of our main offensive driving players. Right? And they're not going to be back until when? Most likely. Owen Wolf probably next week, I'd say. Maybe the week after. And then Brandon Vasquez until April. So you get 2 more games. So Owen might be back against Salt Lake, maybe LAFC, and then Inter Miami. You're not impressed. Okay. What in this situation right now, right? With I mean, fair. Okay, I understand that if you're not impressed after the first game, a game that Austin should have won, sure. But genuinely speaking, realistically speaking here, okay, what would have impressed you? Where in your mind should Austin be at after tonight? 9 points, 7 points, 6 points. What are we talking point wise? Like, I'm not trying to flame you. Like, I'm genuinely asking, what would have impressed you or at least met expectations for you after 3 games in the season? Given you have 3 new offensively driven players, right? 3 new attackers plus Mirtu Zuni, at least tied with San Diego FC. So a point better than we are. Excuse me, 2 points better than we actively are. Something that could happen if Austin win tonight. That win this game. And that's your expectation. Is tied with the best team in the West. Okay. Sure, that's fine. Without your starting striker and without your most necessary player in Owen. Okay. I could agree with 6 points. I mean 7, sure. This was gonna be a hard game because of how well Charlotte defends their home. Something that Austin did very, very well in year 2. But I mean, that's fine. I would just disagree. I don't think it's fair to say 1 dropped game is not impressed and significantly below expectations and rock the boat territory. That's, you're gonna call that foul, Mendoza? You're gonna call the okay? You actually, nope. You're just calling throwing. Okay. I don't know. Nope, not just points. They've scored 7 goals already. We have been able to score as much less than New York City 8 goals. We've scored 3 goals in 2 games with a brand new functioning attacking 4 without Owen Wolf, without Brandon Vasquez. Like, I'm gonna JVB. Our starting striker is out. Our starting attacking midfielder / winger that had some of the most consistent offensive drives and offensive runs last year, who created chances, is not here, is out for 4 or 5 games. Are you saying that that's where you'd be if everybody's healthy, or with the team that we currently have? Because we still have a Zuni playing striker and 2 wingers and a new DP that are brand new this year, that have had no more than 6 weeks with the club. I don't know how that's a corner. Yeah. What are we doing here? It comes off. You call the foul, or it's a goal kick. You're calling a free kick off that, you absolute melon. You absolute melon. Such an idiot. Mendoza is a moron. I'm also going to point out, JVB, San Diego put up 5 against Montreal, the worst team in the league. Austin's played that's a goal. Okay. Austin's played Minnesota, who was very good last year, and DC, who's right in the thick of things in the East. The caliber of opposition is also something that we have to keep in mind. I mean, nobody goes to him. When nobody stands in front of the ball, and Stuver's just left to. I mean, that's not a. That's yeah. I mean, we've gotten shafted by a referee in this. That's what it is. Ref is so fucking stupid. If he marks that as a goal kick, it's never goal. Brother went like this and pointed as a goal kick, or as a corner kick. They're looking at VAR. VAR, bum ref still, I would agree. Is there a foul before the goal? I'm going to say there was, and Mendoza's not going to say anything about it. Yeah, I mean, that's a handball in my opinion. It's a handball in my opinion. I'm looking at it right now. It comes off right here. That's a handball. It's a handball, Austin Ball. Comes off, it deflects off there. It does come off his arm. It comes off his arm. Brother, I can see it from the same screen he's watching it on. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. I can see, I can watch it happen. I'm watching it happen on the same monitor that Mendoza is. I'm watching it just as clear. There should be no goal. Austin free kick. Wow, you're just half stupid. You're just half stupid, Mendoza. You're just half dumb. Azuni, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? Why are you still chatting to him, you moron? Azuni just gets booked for chatting to him for some ungod known reason. Oh my god. No shit, that's what Mendoza said, buddy. Oh, what's Azuni chatting about there, though? Fucking hell. I saw it from here! What do you mean, no chance? I'm watching the same thing that Mendoza is, and I see it clear as day. What do you mean? I hate the Apple TV commentary. Good defending, Rosales. There's nobody making a forward run for him. He's going to make the forward run for himself and get pulled by Brian. There's Azuni. Eliate's somehow the one making the attacking run. Gallagher's on that far side. Touches it, puts a ball in, deflected out, headed out for a corner kick for Austin. What's up, Fernando? How are you? Come on, corner here. Ball's up. Everybody's crowded in the 6, punched out. There's nobody at the top of the 18. Nobody at the top of the 18 for Austin. Nobody at the top of the 18. Ugh. There you go. Push Rosales. Push on the counter again. It's a foul. That's a foul. He actually calls it. Come on, stay with him, ball. There you go. I don't know why I keep switching back and forth between John's name. Like, his name is John Bell. I don't know why I keep calling him John Ball. I feel like John Ball is a better name. The better's wrong. That's not what I'm trying to say. John Ball's the right. No. I don't know. John Ball just rolls off the tongue better than John Bell. Toklamani needs to just... Toklamani was the one that needs to get booked. Jesus. Toklamani tries again to get a free kick from being a flop artist. The Oscar goes to Toklamani tonight. He's the best actor. Actually, no, it doesn't, because he's a terrible actor. Brother just lays down on Svatok. Like, that's a foul on Toklamani. Like, he just takes him and just goes, nope, you're coming with me. That shot should never come off. Ozuna gets hit in the straight elbow to the jaw, by the way. That's a red card. That's dangerous play. He took an elbow to the jaw. He took an elbow to the jaw and he checked where he was. He's looking where he's looking where Dubersarski is. He checks where Duber is and still puts an elbow to his jaw. Abada just gets away with murder. He gets away with murder there. He's getting away. Abada's getting away with murder here, by the way. They're not checking it. They're not checking for. They're not checking for a red card. But with Biro. Just absolutely ridiculous. Biro gets looked at for an accidental stepping on the ankle. Is checked by VAR immediately. But then that, which is an elbow to the jaw, that was obviously intentional, is not checked. And was given a yellow and just moved on. Got it. Thanks, Mendoza. Moron. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy. Zaha again is starting to whine. Ball's crossed in. Good job, John. John's played really well. It's fucking Beal. It's fucking Beal. Ugh. I mean, there's nothing really to do about that. It goes through Rosales'. It goes through his five. It goes through his legs. And just tapped in. Yeah. It's one thing Austin's missing is a guy sitting there ready to go to make that run and to make that move, and they just don't have it. And Abada goes off the field, escaping a red card. Absolutely abysmal. That's the most criminal thing there. Is Abadi or whatever the hell his name is gets out of that with just intentionally elbowing Dubrsarevsky in the jaw, and nothing, just a yellow card, and they move on. Vargas comes on. Whatever. Luca Della Torre is on. Like I said, I get off him one. JVB, are you okay? Like, are genuinely is everything okay right now with you? Because that is, I'd understand the sentiment if we're full health, sure, and you have a regular team that hasn't changed, but you're still missing your number one striker. You're still missing your best offensive player. Danny's gone out injured. Mendoza's a piece of shit that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing and is handing Charlotte this game. Like, come on, man. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt earlier, but like, that's a ridiculous statement now. Like, 5 games, Brandon Vasquez isn't going to be healthy by then. So you're just blatantly ignoring a third of the DPs that Austin has. Facundo Torres has showed up and showed that he's arguably the best DP that Austin's ever had, significantly clear of Juicy. Rosales is insane at what he is for what his price was. And Jaden Nelson got ripped off this game. Jaden Nelson would have had a field day today. Because Biro gets sent off by an accidental step on that gets looked at VAR immediately. And Mendoza said, yeah, that's fine. We'll give him a red card for that. But isn't holding Charlotte to the same standard is a ridiculous statement. Sorry. I'm not trying to just like rip you, but it's a crazy sentiment to have that it's the same team as last year when it's significantly not. Right now, who's winning? Most likely in my name. Because we still don't have our full team. It's what I'm saying. Fully healthy, I think it's a draw. Like, you asking that question, you don't understand what I'm trying to say. If that's the question that you then ask. Because right now, Miami, because they have their star players healthy and playing. We do not. Do you want me to go run a marathon with one fucking leg? Because I'm not going to do very well. Do you want me to run a marathon with a broken ankle or a twisted ankle? So I'm going to be limping my ass the way there. Like, come on. Like, if Austin's fully healthy for this game, we don't have an absolute, like, library book that's been used by every person in town as a referee, Austin's probably 3-1 up. With Jaden Nelson, Owen Wolf, Owen Wolf, and Brandon Vasquez in this team, Austin's 3-0 up right now. 3-1 up right now. Without question. Sabovich and CJ are coming on. One for Elie and one for... Oh, and Ramirez is coming on for Azuni. So Azuni, Rosales, and Elie are coming off. For Ramirez, CJ, and Svatok. No, Sabovich, sorry. So to your point, JVB, of Austin not scoring goals, are we gonna talk about the fact that five of San Diego's goals were against Montreal, who by my calculation has conceded 8 goals in 2 games, 5 of which to one team. And they're objectively the worst team in the league. We've played 3 middle of the pack teams. Give us the same game against Montreal, we probably scored 3 or 4. We probably score 3 with the team that we have now. Bro, but having those same players, you're embarrassingly JVB, fuck off. Like, brother. Okay, go support Inter Miami then. Like, if you're gonna suck their cocks this hard, go support them and don't be an Austin fan. Like, how are you saying embarrassing calm down? You've been in this fucking stream. You've seen the stream for 5 fucking years now. You know exactly how I am. We've been having those same players. Brandon Vasquez played half a season, was great, and then got fucking hurt. Rosales has been with his team for 6 weeks. Facundo Torres has been with his team for a month. We haven't had those same players. You're just being stupid. Like, I'm trying, and I've been trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here, but you keep coming back with crazy sentences. Like, come on. Like, dude, come on. I know you. I'm not trying to be an ass, dude, but come the fuck on. Calling me embarrassing, saying embarrassingly about me is calling the kettle fucking black right now. With the sentences that you're coming in here. You're calling me embarrassingly calm down, yelling about. You're doing the same fucking thing, dude. So chill the fuck out or go. I don't care. You're the one that's starting and saying random shit that I'm just defending and just arguing the counterpoint for, because I think what you're saying is wildly inaccurate. Have you not been here for 5 years? I yell! Congratulations! Is this your first stream here, buddy? Because I yell about bullshit. Congratulations. I'm a loud motherfucker. Come the fuck on, dude. Come on, what? Like... Don't this to yourself. Don't what? Don't what to myself? Don't be who I am and just don't deal with moronic statements? Sure, okay. But what are we on about, dude? Come on. Also, Miami's not the cream of the crop. They've lost 2 games. They haven't looked great this year. Don't treat your viewers like this, brother. You're telling the loud ginger dude that yells obscenities at fucking everything, embarrassingly, and telling me to calm down. Brother, come on. You know exactly what you signed up for when you walked in here and started saying shit. And did I not treat you fine until you started coming at me for bullshit? Just reset. That's a handball as well that Mendoza's doing fuck all about because he's an idiot. Like, just reset this, buddy. Come on. We aren't ready for the cup. Which fucking cup? The MLS Cup in fucking November? Or the League's Cup in fucking August? Brother, it's 7 days into March. No shit, no team is. No team without their full team is ready for shit. Yes, the grass is green. Yeah, obviously. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that right now we're going to win everything. But you can't say that you're out after 5 games when 4, if not 5 of those games are missing key players. Have you seen Miami without Messi? Like, you miss key players, you don't look good. Yes, that's how, like, that's the status quo. So you have to at least give it time once players are back / adjusted. Like I said, Rosales, Jaden Nelson, and Facundo Torres have been with this team for less than a month and a half. Right? They've been here for 6 weeks, max. Owen Wolf is out. The guy that's linked our team together, Jaden Nelson's not playing here. Danny's played poorly and is not playing here, which I think he was arguably playing well until he went out injured. We're playing against a fucking idiot referee that's given a red card for bullshit. Like, shit goes against you, and I get it. It's hard. It's annoying to watch games. It's annoying to watch poor soccer. I understand. I get it, and I agree with you. But this is not the time to say, I'm going to give it 5 games and then I'm out. And it's disappointing. It's embarrassing. It's whatever you want to call it. It's not the fucking time to do that yet. It's fucking March. Nothing in this league means shit until at least July, if we're being real about it. Like, we just have to take a second to breathe. And if you refuse to do that, I can't fucking help you. Like, it's not the time to do things. Do I wish things have gone differently for this team? Fucking absolutely. Do I think that a lot of the decisions that this team has made in the last 6 months since the end of last season are questionable? Yes. But the first 2 weeks of the season look decent. So I'm okay if we're not perfect. I've been saying I'll give it more. You're good. Like, I'm also. Do you think this has been a genuinely even match today? Refereed match. Do you think this has been an even officiated match? I'm not gonna try to influence either way. Yeah, you're good. I'm just like in general. Anybody in here has this been an evenly refereed match? If you're a Charlotte fan, if you're an Austin fan, if you're a neutral that's just here because you like a fat screaming ginger guy, like whatever. Has it been evenly officiated if you were also watching the game? Almost better in Austin. I think with an evenly refereed game, that probably would have been a good bet. It's a crazy chance, but too risky. Like if you put 100, you get 4K. It's not bad. That would have been a good bet. And I think it would have hit if there's a different referee. It's an Austin corner. Yeah, too bad. Yeah, I mean that's how it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's significantly different. That's a crap goal to give up. I mean, again, like that their second goal right there, if Rosales' foot is, that was a goal kick? Okay, all right, Mendoza, good job. You really fucked it here, buddy. Somebody make the run for him. Sorry, I assume they were on a losing streak. Yeah, looking forward to more games, but we don't have the roster this year. I really much disagree. If you look at our roster, I don't think it's that much worse than anybody else. You don't have big names, sure, but names don't win you shit. Play does. On the field does. Rosales has been a significant improvement out on one of the wings. Jaden Nelson has been really good on one of the wings. Facundo Torres, like I said, is the best DP that we've had. Am I wrong with that statement? Is Facundo Torres not the best DP that we've had? I would agree with that. I think Nico Estevez we pulled the trigger on Nico Estevez way too soon. You're telling me that we wanted to hire a new coach immediately, right? Because he was hired the end of October of 24, and you give this team a month, and that's what you got? On names you wouldn't believe. Remember that. Roto said coaching position was in names you wouldn't believe, both players and coaches. And you instantly have Nico Estevez as your choice, who would have been available in January. Why? In December. Why? Why was the trigger pulled that early for that? I don't think that was the right call. I'm just looking at something real fast. Okay. Austin has averaged. He's good, but Sun Heung-min can take care of him. Can take care of who? Good saves, too. Sun Heung-min can take care of what? Facundo Torres? Why is a winger taking care of an attacking midfielder? Why is a winger taking care of an attacking midfielder? Why is or even why is a winger taking advantage of a winger? Like that's and any DP. Minnesota Nashville. That's a good game. That'll be a good game. Minnesota didn't look great, so I'd probably say Nashville, given that was when we played them in the first game of the week. That's a dive. That's a dive. That's a dive. That's a dive. Where? I see perfect footing there. Where does he lose his footing? That's a dive. And then he's calling for the foul on Gallagher. Send his bitch ass out of here. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably that or the Cascadia Cup that kicks off in like an hour. That's probably the best game of the night. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Okay. So it's not even fucking worth it. That's should I stop supporting Austin? Maybe. I don't know. I grew up in this city for 25 years. And I've wanted a professional soccer team in Austin. I mean, that's just a nice goal. I've wanted a professional sports team in Austin, and I really couldn't give a shit which one it was. But I'm glad that it's the best sport and my favorite sport in the whole world. So the only time that I will stop supporting Austin is when I literally die. So if you want to, that's totally fine. I respect your decision. I will not. So no. But with that, I will also talk the most fucking shit about this dog shit team. So, because that comes out of passion and that comes out of we need to be fucking better. Because right now it's dog. And JVB with that as well. Whatever Son does, Messi will do better. Whatever Son does, Ronaldo will do better. Like, okay, great. Like, this argument of, okay, yes, this is the best DP who we have, but he's worse than this other team's DP. What is this? What is that accomplishing? What do you want from that? Right? What is the point? That other teams have better players. Leicester fucking City. Need I say more? Wrexham. Need I say more? Just took Chelsea to the death in the FA Cup today. Chelsea, the arguably the best club in the world, right? And Melissa's pulling in world-class talent now, and Austin has to be able to compete with that. Would you argue that Wilfried Zaha, because I know a lot of people will, maybe not world-class talent, but was exceptional talent, right? And how many times has John fucking Gallagher put Messi, put Denny Bwanga, put their whatever team we're playing's DP into his fucking pocket and had his way with them? Like, is Austin? No, they're still world class. Okay. and John Gallagher shut them down. Like, John shut down Wilfried Zaha tonight. Stu has 15, 18 saves tonight. I mean, arguably with that as well, if we want to talk about that, we can talk about Tim Howard against Belgium in the World Cup. The most saves against that Belgium team? Come on. Like, yes, just because one team has better players doesn't mean that they're going to win the game automatically without a question. Zaha's been dog shit tonight. That's a crazy shot. That's a crazy shot from BL to end the game. That's wild. A good sport, San Diego. I mean, fair. And there you go. We lost 3-1. Do you want me to highlight the part yet again where we got bent over the couch and fucked by the referee? Do you want me to go through again the point that Guillermo Biro accidentally steps on an ankle and gets a straight red fucking card, but then Dubrsarski gets an intentional elbow to the jaw, and Mendoza says, I don't need VAR for that. That's just going to be yellow. We're going to move on. I'm not even going to bother fucking looking at it. Do you want me to point out the fact that there was not a foul and it bounced off a Charlotte forward's back and went out for a goal kick for Austin, and he gave a fucking free kick? Yes, referees can't win games for us, but they can bend us over and fuck us. JVB. Like, come on. Are you saying this was fairly refereed? I don't need a referee to help me win games. I need a referee to fairly referee a game. I just want an even officiating game. I want a fair fight. I felt like this game was us fighting with a hand tied on our cocks. Like, have I once said... Brother, you're so fucking out of left field, dude. Oh my God, we're still on this? I don't know, and it's fucking March. I don't know, and it's fucking March. It's not even the end of March. It's the fucking 7th. We're 3 games into the fucking season, dude. Like, this league is so shit, JVB. I don't even care if we win the West. I don't care if we fight for the Shield. Like, I will at some point, but like, that's not the main goal for the regular season. A 13 14-0 win gives you the same amount of fucking points as a 1-goal win. Goal numbers don't fucking matter. 3 points is 3 points. Yes, we didn't get it tonight. Yes, we've got it once. And yes, we gave up a late goal to not get 3 points at home. Yes, that hurts. And this is gonna sound like I'm being an ass, but I'm genuinely not. Like, I'm genuinely just asking this as a question. Do you watch this sport internationally? Do you watch Europe play this sport? Genuine question here. Or do you just watch Austin and just watch the MLS? No judgment on either way. I'm genuinely asking the question. And if you do watch this international, who... Not when you put up 5 goals against fucking kindergartners in Montreal, like your point's been 14 times tonight. Montreal is dog shit. We'd most likely also put up 5 against them. We have, okay, so San Diego put up 8, has put up 8 goals, and New York City put up 8 goals. Everybody else is a goal or 2 in front of us. That's not a big difference in 3 games, buddy. But please, answer my question. I'll add another one. If you do watch this game international, what team or teams do you support? I follow the game. Okay. That answered half my question. Thanks. What league? What teams? What team? Yes. Do you follow or do you watch? Do you follow as in you watch games, you watch highlights, or do you stat watch? Again, I'm not trying to be an ass and I'm not throwing shade or judgment. It's a genuine question. How do you follow the game? I'm just waiting for an answer. Let's look at La Liga. Sure. Okay. Yes. What about La Liga do we want to say? I follow that. Okay. Again, that's still how do you follow that? Do you follow it by watching games? Do you follow it by watching highlights? Do you follow it by watching stats? Be honest. I like it, there's no judgment from your answers to these questions. I'm genuinely just trying to get a gauge for where other people are at and how they follow the sport. Because I'm an obsessive nerd that I will follow this. I will watch highlights of 15 fucking, like, I'm just going to show you real fast here, okay? Before my phone dies. Because I was at work and then I came home, all of the above. Okay, that's fair. Because I was at work until basically this game started, I'm going to go off this and watch everything that's followed here. I'm going to go watch highlights for if they are available. Because I might not support the club, but I follow them in an interest. So that's today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 games. Okay. So you wanted to bring up La Liga. What about La Liga? The fact that 3 teams spend millions more than the rest of the team? Or do we want to talk about the fact that teams that are farther down, that are 20 points behind the leaders, 25 points behind the leaders, produce an American kid that goes and starts for one of the top 3 that are fighting for the title? That produce talent, and that talent goes from these, like, that produce talent that is comparable to the top teams. Like, you look at Barcelona currently, they've just lost to Girona, they lost to Atletico Madrid, they've lost to Real Sociedad. I mean, they're very good this year. They lost to Chelsea, they lost to Real Madrid, they lost to Sevilla by 3. This is going into last year now. They've drawn Rayo Vallecano, lost to Villarreal, lost to Villarreal. You look then at Real Madrid, recently has lost to Getafe. Did not look good against Celta Vigo yesterday. Did not look good against Benfica in the Champions League. Lost to Osasuna. Just scraped by Benfica last time. Lost to Benfica the time before. Only beat Rayo Vallecano by 1. Lost to, I don't even know who this is, in Copa del Rey in January. Albacete. If we want to move out of La Liga, we want to go, let's see what else is up here. We want to go to the Bundesliga. And look at Dortmund, right? Dortmund just lost to, they lost to Bayern. They lost to Atalanta. And this is the team that's fighting for the title there. They looked very good again. They looked questionable against Leipzig. They beat Atalanta, the previous one. They beat Mainz very well. They looked decent against Wolfsburg. They lost to Inter. They lost to Tottenham, who Tottenham is doing very badly. They had a close game against St. Pauli, who's low in the league. They tied Frankfurt. They've tied Freiburg. They tied Bodo fucking Glimt. Not really. What about not really? Which of my points was not really? I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Because I don't think it matters compared to. But I'm not comparing the leagues to themselves. I'm comparing the people in the leagues to each other. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm comparing the, because your argument is that Austin's not good enough to compete with the top of the MLS. At least that's how I'm understanding what your argument is. So I'm still waiting to read, because I feel like I'm then missing what your main point is. So Austin FC can't compete with the top MLS clubs like Miami and LAFC. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to prove, that it's very similar. That just because you have big names like these top teams in other leagues comparatively, and arguably there's a bigger gap between the top teams in European leagues and their counterparts in the lower in their top leagues. I feel like there's a significant bigger difference in average team between, hold on, now I'm confusing myself with what I'm trying to say. There's a bigger difference in in team skill in Europe than there is in the MLS. I think it was a lot more average teams in the MLS as a whole than there are in Europe. So I think that by saying that it's comparable, that lower tier teams in Europe competing with their top counterparts is just as likely as Austin FC with no names, right? With no big stars, Son, Bouanga, Messi, Suarez, Zaha, whatever you want to say, that there's a bigger deal to. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? And also, Facundo Torres was one of those people that was sought after before Austin picked him up. And at the time, nobody knew who, or very few people at least, knew who N'Golo Kante was until his time at Leicester. Jamie Vardy, same thing. Like, I'm not saying that nobody knew who they were, but very few people knew who they were at that time when Leicester did that. And is Austin going to do that? Probably not. But my point is they can compete. And I don't think it's fair to judge them based off of an inaccurate and an incomplete team competing with a full-fledged team. If a full-fledged Austin and a full-fledged Charlotte play, I don't think it's a question of who wins that game. If everything is even, if everything is adequate for both sides, I don't think it's a question. MLS has those names now. We'll continue to track more names, and also we'll have to deal with that. Yes. Sure. But those names are also not going to continue to go to the same teams, because right now, most of those names are Messi and friends. Right? From Europe. The incoming players from Europe are Messi and friends and then Son. I guess if you want to talk about Aronson coming to that, because I don't know if that's been agreed upon yet. The Josh Sargent, not Aronson, Josh Sargent. It is confirmed, yeah. I'm not saying that Austin doesn't need to do more to attract these bigger named players. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it is unfair to dismiss Austin right now without actually seeing them in full form this year. That sounds weird to say it that way, but you know. Full form is when for me, when you get arguably Dessler, Brandon Vasquez, and Owen Wolf. The same people that I've been talking about for an hour now. When you get your starting striker, one of your DPs healthy, and arguably your best player from last year healthy. And then you can make a judgment from then. Like that. Okay, and we didn't win the cup last year with those players. I'm done with this conversation because it's going in fucking circles because you don't get what I'm trying to say. We also didn't have Facundo Torres last year. We also didn't have Jaden Nelson last year. We also didn't have Rosales last year. And I would argue that we competed with LAFC in that first game. All right. After that, I'm done. This has been 3 hours. We were lost tonight, 3-1 with the new roster of players. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're JV. We're done. We're done with this. Because we also get shafted. Like, are you not combining my 3 separate points here? Because it seems like we're done with 1 point and we move to point 2, and then you forget point 1. And then when we get point 2, we move to point 3 and you forget points 1 and 2. and we just go back to point one. It's a combination of all three. It's how you win shit. It's a combination. It's not a singular thing. It's a new roster, a healthy roster, and not having a bullshit referee that won't call shit. Or will call shit. Bullshit. But, like, it's not really that hard of a concept to follow. That's not a red card from Biro. It's ridiculous that he's called that on a freeze frame where he steps on his foot. And if you were going to call that a red card, then you got to call later when Dubrsarski gets intentionally elbowed in the jaw a red card, and it wasn't. All those points combined, Austin FC don't make Austin FC the think it is. And it also doesn't make Austin FC the team that you think it is. It's somewhere in the middle. But I'm just saying that you can't make a judgment when you have one piece. You can't judge the picture when you only have a corner. You have to look at the whole thing. And we have not done that yet. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I've been trying to say for 2 hours. If you want to continue this, JVB, I'm pretty sure you can DM me on Twitter. So do that. And I will more than happily continue this conversation with you. But as you can probably tell, my voice is going. So I'm going to stop talking. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday night. The results spoke tonight. Holy shit, we're still on this. Okay. Yep. Never mind. Don't DM me. Because, whatever. DM me or not, we'll continue talking about this if you want to. All right. Bye. It's tough if you don't understand what's going on.